got the call from Polaris to come down to Shreveport, Louisiana to the High Lifter Proving Grounds to go test drive the brand new 2019 Ranger Crew Cab High Lifter Edition. Y'all check out how my day went.
We're going to have a great time. We're going to get ready to go here in a little bit, and thank y'all for coming out. We appreciate it. It's going to be fun.
When building this, we really started from the ground up with it. So improving the overall driveline strength by 20%, and that's a combination of the geared reverse and then also the front output shaft, stronger there. So really that was a huge focus on this machine, making it so that our customers can get out of the mud easier and stay out mudding longer and not having things break. So that's really kind of the foundation of this machine. And then obviously adding a lot of the mud specific improvements as well. I'm sure you guys have talked about and heard about the over 100 different improvements that we made to the new XP1000 versus the model year 17 XP1000. This has a lot of those improvements as well, and so as we do that walk around, you're going to see a lot of these. So just starting with some of the mud specific improvements, so you can see the intakes in the back. So we have the high mounted air intakes, the snorkels in the back. Again, big improvement there. Also have this front bumper, so this is going to be a little bit different than what you're going to see on our base painted XP1000. This is really more of a mud specific bumper. It's going to provide a little bit more protection, and then we also have the high mounted winch as well on it. So as consumers are out in the mud, deeper pits, they're able to winch out with no issues. You can also see the Outlaw 2 tires. So these are the 28-inch Outlaw 2 tires, mud specific, partnering with obviously High Lifter to get these out. You guys will see as you're going through the mud pits, these help you get through the mud really, really well. The tread pattern on these are awesome. So definitely as you're going through the mud pits, pay attention to that, you'll feel that. The other thing too with this vehicle, and so this is kind of carryover from our base XP1000, is the suspension. So we have 11 inches of suspension travel and then stiffer springs as well across the mud lineup. We have 13.5 inches of ground clearance on this, so that's going to be big as you're fighting through the mud. Also full underbody skid plate too, and you're going to feel that as you're coming out of the holes, not ripping up the bottom of the machine. That skid plate really protects the underneath the machine. Some of the other things that are some carryover items on this, just kind of starting with the front, we also have the Pulse bus bar up here. So a lot of our consumers are going to be adding accessories onto this vehicle. It makes it a lot easier for them to add on accessories. You can see how some of that actually works in this machine. We do have stereo up here, and you'll see how that actually connects through, but it connects right into the dash, and we also have it in the rear as well for rear accessory power. Another big thing with this machine are the half doors. So this is a huge improvement from our model year 17 High Lifter. So these are specific to mud. They have the drains at the bottom to help mud drain through it, so you're not getting mud caked up inside. So again, mud specific doors. This whole bottom part is open for the mud to drain out. This is another thing, again, we really partnered with High Lifter, partnered with our consumers, and as we were going through and designing this machine, this is one thing that we heard that they wanted. They liked the doors, and we've made a lot of improvements. Also the latching on them, you'll see as you're out riding, it's going to be very nice, quiet, awesome latching. Inside the vehicle, we've added a couple of different improvements inside here as well. So we have 6 different cup holders in the front, high mounted cup holders as well. So again, that's something we're hearing from people as they're going through the mud. And then also high mounted storage and sealed storage. The other thing too on this is all sealed electrical. So that's a big piece. All of our vehicles have that for mud. And from a mud side, it's being able to go up to just underneath the seats from a water side, being able to go that deep. That's what we put in our owner's manuals. And then also just the storage inside. So we have these flip up seats, which is really nice as you're out mudding. If you want to add in a cooler or storage in here, we have pre-drilled holes inside. If you want to add D-rings and harness any storage down inside. We also have storage underneath the driver's seat as well. Moving on to the back. So in the box, it's really the same box that you're going to have on the XP1000. But again, some of the nice features in here that are really mud specific are going to be these D-rings in the back, so that you can harness things down back here, coolers, whatever else you might be carrying in the back. We also have the rear bumper as well. mud specific, so that comes standard on the mudder. Let's see, we also have the rear view mirror, which does come standard as well on the mudder. Anything else I'm missing, guys?
You had me at 6 cup holders.
Yeah, and actually on the crew we even have more because we have another 2 in the back. So the seats are more comfortable as well. So that is, we've added some kind of specifics to the mudder machine from a look and feel, but there's an extra inch of padding on the seat, so they are going to be pretty comfortable when you're out riding. The seat material is also really easy to clean, and I can tell you, I've cleaned plenty of machines this week, and it's not bad to clean. So, anything else?
You said not deeper than the seats, Dave. Did you take note on that in the water?
That's just the manual. And I might add, it's the strongest drive line we've ever had in a Ranger. It's got way stronger aft shafts than previous Rangers, a way stronger drive shaft and prop shaft. What we heard from customers was transmission strength has been the Achilles heel. And gave the exact same gears as the geared reverse and the current RZR Turbo. So no reverse chain issues anymore, that's gone. And the next one was the front output on it. Like Ann had mentioned, it's 20% stronger. We did that with stronger gears and a stiffer case as well to make sure that we're not failing the transmissions.
I think another thing to piggyback off on this as well, a couple of the carryover items that came from the XP1000 that was launched last summer is also the seal bushings and bearings. So that same improvement that we put across our Ranger lineup also carries into this machine as well, which is another really key critical item for the mud customer as well, to keep those clean and running all day so nothing's getting hung up there.
And as you mentioned, like, it's muddy. We know the customers ride in the mud, and as soon as you go out there, you're going to see there's a couple 100 pounds of mud on all of these. And the strategy, we mentioned it, but having the suspension set up so that we're accounting for that extra mud is a novel idea. We know they're going to be packed with mud the moment you get on the trail, so set them all up to handle 200-300 pounds of mud. And that's how the suspensions are calibrated. That's how we set up the ride heights on them too. So they really represent the best ride quality when they're full of mud as people drive them.
All right, guys, so I got to spend the day driving in this brand new 2019 high lifter Ranger Crew. And this is the first Ranger Crew that I've actually had the pleasure to spend some time in. And guys, I really like this thing. I mean, the cool things with having, I mean, you've got a cup holder here, 2 there, 1 on the other side. You've got two here. You know, plenty of storage. I was really digging the flip-up seats with the under-seat storage, the half doors. That was really nice add this year. That's OEM half doors. They seem to be pretty solid, and the I really like the doors being just a little short. They're about 2 inches short. So as you can see in some of the videos, the water that comes in the cab, it escapes really quick when you come back out of the mud. But I think this thing in stock form, with the tires that are on it, I know a few guys would like to see some bigger tires, maybe a 30 versus the 28, but it really handled well. I mean, we got it up in, probably up to my knees, my lap in water, and it performed really well. I'm not a really big mud guy, but man, this thing was really capable. I really enjoyed it. So if you guys are looking for a you know, a good mud crew cab, even if you wanted to take the mud tires off of it just to have this for the low gearing, it's a really cool machine. Everybody's still out playing in what they call Booty Beach here at the High Lifter Park. I don't know why they called it Booty Beach. Maybe I need to hang around a Saturday night and see if there's any booty out here. So anyway, guys, y'all check it out at Polaris.com/Ranger.